wife was secretly stacking silver and gold since 1994. I'm going to let you guys know what happened with this story today. We got the husband on board with us. Took a little bit, but we found a way to get it done to make them both happy. They've been married a long time, but she's been stacking silver and gold since 1994, they claim. So we're going to get into the story. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of January. We are 29 subscribers away from that goal. I can thank you all enough who have subscribed already. Thank you again. Thank you. Let's just get into it. This morning, shop got a phone call. I was not there at the time the shop got the phone call. Conversation went like this. Can someone please explain to my Einstein husband that silver and gold is real money, and this is what we have. It's worth a lot of money. My husband cannot get it through his head. He thinks I've been stacking all this time, wasting money. So they said, yes, Chris will be in later today. He will have some time for you guys later today. I went in. They came in shortly after I got there, probably about 15 minutes after I got there. I heard the lowdown what's going to happen. And so they come in. They had some silver eagles. They had some gold maples. They had some gold bars and stuff like that. So, I mean, just a mix of everything. They also had some graded coins, which I'll get into a minute. So the husband thinks his wife's been stacking or collecting, whatever he used the term. I think he said collecting all this junk for all these years, and he thinks it's worthless. She had all the receipts of what the stuff she brought in. She says, so she was paying, remember, back in the 90s, keep in mind, silver was $5 an ounce or so. Yeah, a little bit of premium on that, on top of it. She was not paying more than $7, folks, for most of the stuff that she was getting back then. So let's just keep that in mind. $7 for a silver eagle, and she had a couple tubes of them. She didn't bring all the silver in or all the gold in. So, but she had the receipts for what they did, what she did have. And so she started bringing in the receipts from, 94, 96 time frame when silver was real low. She brought some receipts in from 2012, 2018, 15, so forth on. So she brought in some mixed years. She hadn't bought for a couple years because she says the price has been too high and they think they have enough. So what she wanted us to do was give the husband an explanation of what the stuff is worth. So I'm going through it. And we started looking at the 94 stuff that she bought, some silver bars and like this, and we're looking at the price, $6, $7 for an ounce, and she got a couple 10-ounce bars. So we told them what we could pay. Right now, we're paying a little over spot. We're paying 75 cents over spot for 10-ounce silver bars. And so she went to her husband, and she says, "See there, dear?" She was trying to be nice at first. She says, "See there, dear? I made some money off these." Next item, some gold coins. Gold coins. She bought in 2018, I believe it was. Gold back then, 2015 maybe it was, about $1,500 an ounce. We told them what we could pay for those today. $50 over spot. She says, "I doubled my money there, cupcake," to her husband. I'm trying to keep them laughing at this point. I'm trying to, folks. And it wasn't easy, okay? It was not easy trying to keep them laughing the way she was talking to her husband in front of me. So then she brought in, she had a case of NGC graded coins. And this just blew me away. She brought in, I don't have one to show you. I'm going to show you what a graded coin looks like in case someone don't know what a graded coin looks like. She brought in 20 1996 MS-70 coins. Keep in mind, 1996 was a low mint year. She paid, back in 1996, about midway year through, about June it was, she paid $249 per coin. That was a lot of money back in 1996. Because silver was going for $5, $6 an ounce back then. They are booking for today, 1996. $4,750 each. Keep in mind, they had 20 of them. And she said to her, and so she asked, well, what could we pay? I said, well, there's something that we would not buy in store, because we don't, as we would buy it, but we would send it to another coin shop. So this is what we would pay. So let me call another coin shop. She says, no, just give me a rough estimate what you would pay. And I know you have to make some commission off the sale from another coin shop. It says, this ballpark, without me calling the other shop up, I said, we're probably looking at about $3,400 to $3,800 each. She goes to her husband and says, there you go, you gosh darn fool. We made some money off these. So the husband says, well, would you buy the other stuff right now? I says, yeah, we would buy it. And I said, let me grab the 10-ounce silver bar. So I put some cash down on the table. I says, you want the cash or you want the silver? And then I'm starting to tell him about silver and gold a little bit. Talked about him about 10 or 15 minutes about silver and gold, what the history is. It's always been money, whatnot. Not going to get into all the specific details. You guys know the details. So he said to his wife, he says, I've been yelling at you for all these years about spending money, and I didn't have no idea where the money went until about 3 weeks ago. And he says, and you wouldn't tell me. Why wouldn't you tell me what you would do? He says, because you would never let me do this. He says, because you always were into stocks and bonds and mutual funds. I never said nothing about that. But he says, I thought you were just spending your money on, going out to eat and stuff like that. I was not spending money on anything really going out to eat. You thought that's where I was going. So I let you assume that. So the moral of the story, folks, is, it's a long-term hold. This woman has done really good for herself and husband. It was hard not to laugh because she kept calling them certain names. I'm not going to even say the names because some of them were just too atrocious for this platform, or for my channel, I should say. But it was hard not to laugh. And I will be honest with you, I did laugh a couple times. And I told the guys, I'm not laughing at you. I said, I'm just laughing. She calls me all kinds of names. I mean, so he was used to it. It's like, here I go, got to play referee between wife and husband once again. And I'm glad these people did not sell. I mean, I'm really glad. And I said, guys, and I told this guy, I said, if you need to sell, we're here. We do pay cash. We do pay by check. If it's a little over than what we can pay in cash in a day, we will pay by check. You can take that check right down to a credit union, and they will give you cash that same day. You can take it right to the same credit union. And I said, you don't even need an account with them. We will call the credit union saying you're coming in. All they would need is your ID, and they will pay out the cash right then and there. So, with that being said, it just shows with me prior saying, if you're going to leave your silver gold to somebody, folks, you don't really need to tell them, but leave at least a note, leave a spreadsheet, leave something, because I see it too many times. People come in to the shop, either the husband's mad, the wife's mad, whatever the case may be, or somebody passes on and they come into the shop and say they know it's worth something, but they don't know what it's worth. Again, this story is, kind of a funny story for one. Two, some of them are heartbreaking stories, where people don't know what they have. And it's just, I understand some people don't want to tell their family exactly what they're leaving them. I get that. But for please, do yourself a favor. This is one of my begs on this channel. Leave some information. If you're dealing with a local coin shop, you can trust that local coin shop. Put their business card in the information as well. Or if you rather, if you're buying it online, let the people know where you bought it online from. Whether it be Pinbacks, whether it be whatever other retail company you bought from at Max. It could be JM, whoever you trust. All right, to sell it back to. Leave some guidance. Please do that for your family or your friends, whoever you're leaving it to, so they don't get ripped off. That's the bottom line. You don't want your family or friends to get ripped off. And some situations, depending on where they take it to, I do feel in my heart, though, most coin shops don't rip people off. When it comes to pawn shops, that's a different story. They are a pawn shop. Give them some guidance at least. So, that's just my thing. And if you're still stacking, I'll end it here for the day. If you're still stacking, cost average your stack out. There's been times I see people buy way too much at one time, and 2 or 3 days go by, silver dips $1.50 an ounce. Silver dips this much an ounce. Gold dips $50 an ounce. If you're dealing with a coin shop, or you're dealing with online, you can buy in little amounts as well. Yes, some of them have the threshold. Some of them have a $2.99 threshold. Some of them have a $1.99 threshold. Whatever to get free shipping. All right? You can buy in smaller amounts. Who cares if the UPS man or the mailman or the mail lady, whatever, the FedEx team comes to your house every couple of days, drops off a smaller package amounts. At least you're getting the best price for your metals when you are buying. And, when a dip happens, then you could go a little bit more heavier if you choose to. I play that game too, folks. I'm watching it all the time. That's the business that I'm in. I have to keep an eye on it. Sometimes I go to bed dreaming about silver and gold. I kid you not. It's just so much in my blood, and I'm trying to get the right information out to you all, trying to help people one person at a time, and that's just how I'm trying to respond back to emails. One person at a time. Worry about the next email 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, how long it takes me to get back to you, or write an email back to you. That is my goal on this channel. It's trying to give the best information. Look, I get asked all the time, where do I think silver gold is going to go? Again, I can make a prediction. I could say, by the end of 2025, gold's going to be at $3,000 an ounce. I can say by the end of 2025, silver's going to be $48 an ounce. That's just a prediction. That don't mean that's exactly what's going to go it's happened. It could go higher, it could be lower, or it could be right on spot. Nobody knows for sure. All right? So, but the longer term you hold it, if we look at the 20-year chart, there's a lot of history in the 20-year chart. Never mind, we can go back 5 years. Silver's up 170% in the last 5 years. Just think about that. Maybe not that long. But anyways, you guys get my drift of where, this past year to date, silver's roughly right up around 34% or so, give or take. Gold's right around that same price year over the last year. Year to date, we're still up, both for silver and gold. We come down a little bit. Silver and gold's holding their prices right now. We will see. Today's Trump's first day in office. We will see where silver and gold goes from here. I think we got me personally, my opinion right now, I think we see a lot of upside potential on silver and gold this year. We will have to wait and see if that comes true or not. So, if you have questions about silver, gold, or platinum, please email me. My email is in the description of every single video. I enjoy you guys' emails. I enjoy reading you guys' comments. You guys have great comments. And you guys are just a great group of people to have on my channel. You guys are. You guys know what you are doing. Most of you guys know what you are doing. And ladies, I'm not going to leave the ladies out. We just need more ladies to come on the channel and start stacking with us. And it's happening. It's happening as we are speaking now. So I look forward to 2025. Looking to have a good year on the channel. Hopefully I can help more and more people. And we will see what happens in the rest of 2025. Until then, Coin Shop Chris is out. See you on the next video.